So, for keywords, this is part of the SEO Training Made easy, and let's go straight into it. It is a key decision for the business. There are three main routes to identify the keywords that you want to be ranked for and known for on the internet world, and very specifically on the search engines of Google, Yahoo and Bing. The first route, and one which you should be doing anyway, is knowledge of your customer, and we'll be talking about keywords and this in this video. The two other routes are analysis of your competitors and the keywords they're using, which will be a separate video, and using keywords tools, and we'll be doing one on the free Google Keyword Planner tool. So there are different types of keywords. There are short-tail keywords. So if you take an example in the UK of a hairdresser in Surrey, that is a short-tail keyword. By definition, it's short, not many words. They're large volumes, and they are very competitive because all of the hairdressers in Surrey will be wanting to get ranked for hairdresser Surrey. Long tail keywords are longer. There's hundreds of them. Each of them have a small volume and they're less competitive. So if we take the analogy of a hairdresser, if we take hairdresser Leatherhead, this is competitive. You know, there's over 10 hairdressers in Leatherhead. Not all of them can be in position one. Wedding hairdresser Leatherhead is even more of a long tail keyword. It is very specific. A relatively competitive one, because weddings are a SEO competitive word, but it's less competitive than hairdresser Leatherhead or just hairdresser. So you need to identify these, and we'll come back to them shortly. The other thing is buyer keywords, and these are important. You don't want browsers to your website. Well, they are useful, but what you ideally want are people coming to your website and actually buying. And obviously a buyer keyword is buy. So it could be simply buy a BMW 5 Series. Rather than BMW 5 Series, buy BMW 5 Series or review BMW 5 Series. These are people very much interested in buying something. Strategically, you might want to be using cheap or bargain. It really depends on the positioning, and all of these keywords have to fit very much with the strategy of what you're trying to do with your business. Another thing for a hairdresser, going back, might be book hairdresser Leatherhead. Long tail keyword, but one where someone is actually wanting to book. So very much these are ones to think about, and others to combine with your main keywords. So let's look at this first one of identifying those keywords. And it's really, what are the words that people use for searching? They don't use the word keywords. They use, well, these are the words I put into Google. So very much ask your friends, what would they use to find a hairdresser in a location? One thing it won't be is the name of your company, or you name the company and hairdresser in this example, but it's likely to be hairdresser, hair salon, barber if it's me, hair, hairdressing, etc. So those are the type of words that will often be combined. If you're offering a local service or to a number of towns, it'd be hairdresser in Leatherhead or hairdresser Leatherhead. The order that you use keywords is important. So hairdresser Leatherhead is different in Google's perspective from Leatherhead hairdresser. So just bear that in mind, and we'll come on to some strategies in later videos on how to deal with those. The other thing with keywords, discuss your strategy and business focus. Very much focus on your profitable clients. Try and identify what are the services or what are the new services you want to offer, and those are the keywords you want to offer. You don't want to be investing in SEO so much for unprofitable niches unless it's part of your strategy. And get a balance. So start the work for long tail keywords, because you'll be able to get ranked, you'll be able to get visitors to your website early whilst you're working on the more competitive short keywords. A top tip, when you get a new client, ask them. There's a number of things to ask them, but how did you find us? Because it's worth investing in that route. And if you're finding that they're using Facebook or Google search or some other search engine, ask them, what words did you use? Even if they used Yahoo or Bing, the insight is what words did they stick into that search box. Note it, perhaps explore those words being used and use them and try and get ranked higher for them. So have a strategy of what keywords you want to get ranked for, some long tail ones to start with, and your longer term objective of short tail keywords. Develop a complete list and keep it up to date. Long tail with buyer keywords are always best. Make sure it's consistent with what you're trying to do as a business, profitable clients, new services, etc. And as I said earlier, long tail keywords first, but don't forget to start on the short keywords. So the actions to go out after this is develop your keyword list, jot them down, never remove them, because your ideas are always good. It is your business. But you will prioritize that list. Have that mix of short and long tail keywords, and obviously look at your competitor keywords, which is the next video in this series. So this is obviously a video from SEO Training Made Easy, which is all the information you need in a user-friendly format. It's an ebook, it's a member's website with information, it's constantly updated. Members can ask for elements to be included, includes frequently asked questions, though we'll be trying to build those into the course for obvious reasons. We'll include checklists and spreadsheets to make the job easy. SEO takes time, but with good guidance, it can reduce the effort required. So we'll be adding to these videos, so please subscribe below. There should be a little red subscribe button, unless YouTube has changed it before you see this video. So thank you very much. Have a look at our website and hopefully subscribe or join the course. Thank you very much.